Hello everybody, this is FM Steven Zierk, and this is my fourth lecture in my series on pawn endgames. In the first two lectures we covered some basic positions, king and pawn against king, and so on. In the third lecture I gave you some tools that you can use to analyze pawn endgames. Now in this lecture what we're going to be doing is taking those two things as a combination and using them to look at more complicated examples. In future lectures we'll continue this to more complicated pawn endgames, some advanced themes, so on, but the basic part is over. So this first position we're going to try to look at using the ideas I've taught you. So someone who is inexperienced with pawn endgames would have very little knowledge on what to make of this. They might notice, three pawns, three, same side, same files, draw, so on. But now again, we can use what we've learned to make a better analysis. So the first thing we notice, white's king is more advanced. No pawn weaknesses, obviously. Like I said, same files. And basically, we want to use these considerations to decide what white should do. So one thing we notice is that what black would like to do is activate his king, and then white's advantage is gone. So what white naturally wants to do is stop that. So our first move to consider should be b4, preventing king to c5. And now, if black does nothing, plays c6, then white's king comes in, and now he wins. And I can show you. So d4, c3. Now white has the opposition, and as you can see, black is going to lose his pawns. So that comes back to the idea of keeping the opposition. And now here black's king has to make a final retreat. This one's fatal because this pawn is losing. So over the last few moves, we've just seen. So naturally, we see from that black can't afford to just adopt a sit and wait strategy, because as you saw, white's king gets in slowly but surely. So that brings back to our opposition idea. And now knowing that black can't just sit there, we should decide what else he would want to do, because we can't rely on our opponents not knowing what to do in these positions. So if sitting and waiting doesn't work for black, he's probably going to try something active. c5 comes to mind. So now again we have to decide what white should do. And this point is actually very important.
We hope you enjoyed this video demo from Chess.com. Subscribe today to finish this video and get unlimited access to our full video library. Your membership also includes access to Chess Mentor, the most advanced interactive training tool available anywhere. You'll also get full access to the Opening Explorer, Tactics Trainer, and much, much more. So sign up today and get serious about improving your game.